Hello everyone, and thanks for checking out our channel, where it's our goal to create a community of informed traders and investors by sharing technical analysis and collaborating together to ace the charts. We look forward to working with you, so let's get started. Looking at SPY on the weekly time frame, on this bounce you can see that we have made our way above the 12, 26, and 55 period EMAs. We are approaching quite a bit of resistance in this $280 range right here. You can see we topped out 1, 2, 3 times in this area before falling to lower lows. It's going to be tough for the bulls to break through this resistance level, the first attempt in my opinion, based on the fact that we have had 9 green weeks in a row and we've had declining volume on this bounce. So as we approach this resistance level, we will be watching to see if we can break through it in the first attempt, or do we need to pull back and consolidate back to our EMAs. If we consolidate, hold these EMAs as support, and then break through, I think we have a better chance of follow through. Let's take a look at the daily chart. On the daily time frame, our last higher low level of support is at 276.35. So as long as the bulls maintain that level of support, they will keep control of the daily time frame. Friday we closed near the high of the day, topping out at 279.36. So that's the range we will be watching going into this week as we approach the resistance of 280.40. Notice on the daily time frame that we have had a bullish cross of the 12 and 26 period EMAs, and the bulls have maintained the 12 period EMA as support. Let's zoom into the hourly chart now. On the hourly chart, a tighter range to watch. Our last higher low level of support is 278.05, and then you can see the high of the day at 279.35 on Friday. So that's the range we will be watching, and the bulls will want to maintain this 12 period EMA as support. Let's take a look now at XLK, or the technology sector. XLK on the daily chart, our last higher low level of support is 68.64. The bulls closed strong near the high of the day on Friday at 70.64. So that's the range we will be watching on the daily time frame as we approach the resistance level of 71.13. Notice that we also have a bullish cross of the 12 and 26 period EMAs on the daily chart for XLK, and the bulls have been maintaining this 12 period EMA as support. Let's zoom in now to the hourly time frame. On the hourly time frame, our last higher low level of support is here at 70.27. So that's the range we will be watching, and actually our high of the day was 70.67, so that didn't actually snap to the proper price. So from 70.67 to 70.27, that's the hourly range we will be watching on XLK. Notice that the bulls are maintaining the 12 period EMA support as well. Let's take a look now at XLF, or the financial sector. XLF on the daily chart, our last higher low level of support is 25.73, and then our resistance is the high of the day on Thursday at 26.68. So that's the range we will be watching on the daily chart. Notice that we also have a bullish cross of the 12 and 26 EMAs, and the bulls will want to hold that 12 period EMA as support. Let's zoom in now to the hourly time frame. On the hourly chart, you can see that the uptrend was lost, and we have a potential double bottom here at 26.37. So that's the support level I'll be watching going into Monday morning. If the bulls can hold this level of support on the hourly time frame, the next resistance is our last lower high at 26.57. So that's the tightening range we will be watching to see if the bulls can make it back above the middle Bollinger Band and break the resistance of this last lower high. Let's take a look now at IWM, or the Russell 2000. IWM on the daily chart, our last higher low level of support is 156.06. And our high of the day Friday resistance is 158.27. So that's the range we will be watching on the daily chart as we approach the resistance level of 158.86. Notice that we also have a bullish cross of the 12 and 26 period EMAs, and the bulls have maintained that 12-period EMA as support. Let's take a look at the hourly chart. On the hourly chart, bulls are in control as we are making higher highs and higher lows. Our last high or low level of support is 157.54, and you can see the resistance, the high of Friday. So that's the tightening range we will be watching, and the bulls will want to try and maintain that 12-period EMA as support. Let's take a look now at QQQ, or the NASDAQ 100. Triple Qs on the daily chart, our last high or low level of support is 170.71, and then resistance is the high of Wednesday at 173.08, and then above that over here at 173.31 we have another resistance level to watch. So this is the tightening range we will be watching on the daily chart. Notice that we also have a bullish cross of the 12 and 26 period EMAs, and the bulls are maintaining that 12 period EMA as support. Let's zoom into the hourly. On the hourly chart, our last high or low level of support is here at 172, and this is the tightening range we will be watching as the bulls try and maintain that 12-period EMA as support. Let's now take a look at the VIX, or the volatility index. Looking at the VIX on the daily time frame, and the bears are in full control as they are making lower highs and lower lows. The bears closed strong on Friday near the low of the day with no signs of a bounce. Let's zoom into the 4-hour time frame, and you can see that there is no sign of a bounce on the 4-hour time frame as well. So we'll zoom into the hourly. On the hourly time frame, the bears are in full control as well as we have a lower low. So on every single time frame, we have lower highs and lower lows. So the bulls have a lot of work to do in order to change the trend. They're first going to need to change the trend on the 5-minute time frame, and then the 15-minute time frame. Then we'll look to the hourly. So on the 5-minute time frame here, we have a lower high at 1386, and then our low of the day was at 1351. So this is the range on the 5-minute time frame that we'll be watching to see if the bulls can at least change the 5-minute trend first, and then we'll look to the 15 and the hourly. Let's take a look now at US oil. Oil on the daily chart, we have a higher low level of support at 55.32, and then a consolidation support level at 56.67 to watch as we creep up to the resistance of 57.93. Notice over here, if we break 57.93, there's not a lot of resistance above that. So that's a key level on the daily chart. Let's zoom into the hourly and take a look at that. On the hourly chart, we have a tighter range to watch. The support level at 56.98, and resistance, the high up here at 57.79. So that's the tightening range on the hourly chart. Thanks everyone for checking out our channel. If you find these videos helpful, please click the like button and subscribe. Our goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers so we can continue to create more free content. Also, if you are interested in helping us build a community to collaborate together, click the link in the description of this video to sign up. It's free to join, so do it today, and let's work together to ace the charts.